honestly, I my mindset, and if you had probably asked me a couple of years ago, my answer would be different. But I've never been more excited about being a creator than right now because of AI especially, which I think people see as a threat. And I'm like, no, you should see as your threat friend, especially if you're a creator, because it puts so many tools in your hand, right? Like I spent my whole morning, so much so that I was like running late. I was telling Sean to this because I was like, oh, I forgot my light. I forgot this because I was looking into, like it's called like Artlist, but also other platforms where it's like you can become your own studio. You don't have to wait for a green light anymore. It's like now my like scripts that I've written, that I don't have to wait for a green light now if I'm willing to take the time to learn how to prompt and to create images. Like I can create an image, I can put that into an AI. I can then direct the camera angles by typing it in. I can record the audio. I can write the audio, or now it even speaks and syncs up. And then it's like, so I might not maybe able to be able to find a $5 million, $50 million movie myself, but I'm looking at some of my projects and some of the scripts my writing partner and I have done and be like, how can we make these into little mini movies that we put on YouTube and monetize and still tell the story? So, for the capacity that AI has now, it's like we can break, and it's an emerging thing anyway, where it's like huge in Asia, where it's like these little scripted series that are micro, like Quibi tried
Yeah.
to do
Yeah, is
a
that
few
a
years
thing?
ago.
Yep. Yep.
Well, it's enormous in like
Wow.
Asia and Latin America. It just hasn't hit
Right.
here. And like Quibi obviously went under, but it's like there's new emerging companies that are trying it again because everywhere else it's enormous. But the whole point is now I can do that with a subscription. I can pay, $30 a month. And as long as I'm taking the time to learn how to do it, I was looking into, along with him, we were looking into like, how do we take this script, which we think is so cool, and break it into little micro movies that we do ourselves. So as long as we take the time to do it, it's like, I don't have to know some big wig at Paramount to get them to give me money so I can get my art out there. I can get it out there.
Yeah.
I
Do
think
you
that's why it is exciting.
what's your opinion of Quibi as far as like timing? I feel like if they were starting today, they would probably
They'd
fly.
kill it. It's
Yeah,
almost like they
yeah,
were
yeah,
Too early.
they weren't ahead of the game. It was like they were too early here.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Even though I don't want to say like we did it first, because we absolutely did not. Obviously, in other countries they were doing it was very successful, but I also think, I mean, it's like not like I'm there, but I know they spent an enormous amount of money, so it couldn't be profitable because the kind of money they were shelling out for these things.
Oh,
It's
it's
like the
incredible.
whole point is you do make them cheaper, but it's like, so you have these little micro movies and micro shows, but you're spending the same amount that you'd spend on a 50-minute show. It made no sense, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like the
yeah.
kind of budgets they had and were
Yeah.
throwing at it were extraordinary.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just talking to my girlfriend she's a DGA director in LA. We were just catching up and, shooting the shit. And she was like, Jen, the only thing happening in LA right now are vertical movies.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is that? Like, they're just little iPhone. I mean, she's like, literally, that's the only thing happening in town. I don't know.
Really? I didn't
Yeah,
know
that's
that
what
they were
she
doing those there.
She just said, yeah. Where are you? Are you in LA or are you?
Yeah, I'm in LA now. I'm
Okay.
originally from New York by way of London. I'm a dual citizen, but yeah,
She
I'm in
said
LA.
She said in LA. That's what's happening. I was like,
I know there's
okay.
so many. I mean, we could get into how many runaway productions, and it's like LA doesn't have them, and whatever. It's like, I digress. But back to your original question, I'm actually really excited about all the things I can do creatively now.